Hello from Wellstack in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm Julie Parisi, joined now by Shirl Penny, CEO and President of Dynasty Financial. Shirl, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So you're going to get on stage here in a little bit talking about some leadership issues. Tell me what makes a great CEO.
Well, how much time do you have? I mean, ultimately, I would start with it's all about the team, the quality of the team. And when you evolve as a leader, you come to realize that it's not about your success, it's really about the success of the team and getting the right group of people around you that buy into the collective why and what it's all about. I think that's what's most important. The second thing is I would say to anyone that's growing in leadership role to make sure that you find time away from the business to work on the business, not always in the business. It's critically important. And then the third would be is to make sure that you're surrounding yourself by other mentors and people that have perspective that can be helpful, because there's a lot of truth to the notion that it is at times very lonely at the top.
And that is just one of the many challenges, I'm sure. What kind of challenges do you face as a CEO and a leader?
Well, again, how much time do you have, right? I mean, tremendous amount of challenges. I mean, the biggest thing is you have to think about all the different constituencies that have to be managed at the same time, whether it's investors that you have in your company, clients certainly, the employees, resource partners, whether it's custodians or technology service providers, managing all of those. At the same time, most of the leaders that are here at this conference are also managing a book of business and trying to grow it. So again, really having a plan. We talk about playing more chess than checkers, right? Really thinking through what's that long-term plan so that it allows you to manage those constituencies in a very integrated and thoughtful way.
And I don't want to take too much away from your panel. We're about to hear from you, but what advice would you give to future talent?
In terms of advice for future talent and new leaders coming up in the space, I would say it's okay to make mistakes. Winners surround themselves by other winners. Make sure that you have a great group of mentors that you can trust. We talk about no masks, meaning be true and open and honest about the challenges that you're having. And lastly, I would say the reality is there's no sacrifice for hard work, right? You have to be patient. Young leaders like myself and others growing in the business, we're always in a hurry, but the reality is experience does matter, and you have to put the work in to grow as a leader over the longer term.
That's good advice for life, not just for management, right?
Well, it's advice that my wife gives me all the time, that I need to be more patient with her and the kids. So if she's giving me that advice, I think she's right, so I agree with you.
Easier said than done, though, I know. Shirl Penny, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.